Hi, church. Just wanted to show off my new look. Anyway, looks like I'm ready to go rob a bank, so I'm set. Anyway, let me take this off so you can see my mouth. There we go. Uh, so just thought I'd have a little bit of fun. Man, it's been cold this week, hasn't it? Rain, cold. I think it's perfect kind of weather to be sequestered. I mean, if I have to be locked in the house, let it be a really cold, rainy day. It's nice to get close to a warm fire and maybe spend a little bit of time reading a book or studying your Bible. Anyway, Theophilus in our story is really questioning today, and so he decides to do some research. And so let's pick it up from there. This is Friday, Nisan 17. Jesus has already been crucified. He was crucified on Wednesday and buried. He's in the tomb. This is, for us, April 10th. Dear Diary, will he rise on the third day or will he not? This question has has me perplexed. And if he does rise, what would that look like? Will he be a spirit or will he have a body? Will we know that he rose? And will we be able to see him? I have so many questions and no real answers, so I decided to do a little research. Today I found someone who's been following Jesus around for a while. His name is Prochorus. And he said that he wasn't one of the group that was with him in Bethany last week, but he said he knew most of those people in that group, and he's met Jesus before. He told me that Jesus was different than any rabbi he'd ever seen. He was not wealthy. He had no home to speak of. He was kind to the outcasts, and he served others rather than demanding to be served by others. He said that he taught people by telling stories, and he also told me about a few miracles. Here's what I heard. To some fishermen, he told them, put out in the deep water and let down the nets for a catch. And they caught so many fish the boat couldn't hold them all. To a blind man, Jesus spit in the dirt and wiped it on the man's eyes and commanded, go wash in the pool of Siloam. The blind man followed these instructions and he could see. He told some friends of a confirmed dead man in Bethany, take away the stone in front of the tomb. That man is alive today, and Prochorus said that he knows him. To a paralytic, he told him, get up and take your mat and go home. And he walked home. To a man with a shriveled hand, he said, stretch out your hand. And his hand was restored. Jesus told a dead man, young man, I say get up. And he sat up and started to talk. Jesus told a dead man, to a terminal child's family, Jesus said, stop wailing, my child, get up. And she was healed. In a response to feed 5,000 men and their families, Jesus commanded his disciples, bring me the 5 loaves and the 2 fish that you got from a boy. He blessed them, had them distributed, and everyone ate until they were full. And then he told 10 lepers to go show themselves to the priest. And as they walked into the temple where they weren't allowed, they were cleansed. If the stories Prochorus told me are true, then there are 3 things that I know. First, Jesus is genuinely kind and caring. None of these miracles were done for selfish reasons. Second, God was absolutely with Jesus. There is no way he could perform these miracles without the intervention of God. And third, God has used this man to heal people and raise people from the dead, and he certainly has the power to raise this man, Jesus, from the dead. I don't have all my questions answered, but I'm learning more about this man Jesus. As to what happens Sunday morning, I still have no idea, but I am hoping to find his tomb empty. I guess my questions will be answered then, and I can hardly wait to find out. Today, read in Luke chapter 7. Let me hit this. Read in Luke chapter 7, verses 1 through 17. Matthew chapters 8 and 9, and chapter 12, verse 38 through 40. I know that's a lot of reading today. Pray. In each of the miracles listed above, God commanded someone to do something that made no earthly sense, and he required complete obedience from those whom he spoke. Is God asking you to give, go, or serve in a way that makes no earthly sense? Pray and ask God to give you the discernment and the courage to respond to his calling in your life. Once again, thank you for being with us today, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow's diary insert, or whatever we're calling that. Anyway, you guys, God bless.